Hey everybody! Thought I would get back on, show you what I'm making for dinner tonight. We are doing skillet beef and noodles. It's gonna be good. First I've got let me bring this down a little bit. I've got an onion that I'm cutting up. And I'm just gonna cut this up and I'm gonna put this in a skillet with a pat of butter, which I've got on the skillet stove right now, getting warm. And I have to use this knife because my good knife's in the dishwasher and it's going and I can't really stop it. But I'm just gonna cut this onion up pretty fine. And then I have some beef stew meat and egg noodles and some seasoning. So I'll show you guys what all I'm gonna do. This right now, I'm just gonna cut up these onions and put them in the skillet. Okay, I got the onions pretty good. They're translucent, so they look pretty decent to me. And they're gonna keep cooking as we go. But now I'm gonna put in my beef stew meat. So I'm just gonna open this up and I'm just gonna put my beef stew meat in there. And I'm gonna brown this up in there too. Let me go wash my hands. I'll be right back. All right, so now I'm just gonna get this all broken here and we're just gonna brown the meat. All right guys, I have this browned up pretty good. It's not done, but it doesn't have to be because it's gonna simmer for a good while. So what I wanna go ahead and do now is add some salt, some pepper, and some garlic powder. And then I'm going to stir this really good. And then I'm going to add 2 cups of beef broth. Now I had to make my beef broth because I didn't have any in the pantry. I thought I did. So I had some beef bouillon paste and I just added 2 cups of water. And I'm going to add that to it. Now I'm going to leave this on medium and kind of let it do its thing for about 25 to 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 bay leaves. So we're going to do a bay leaf, and let's get us one more. 2 bay leaves. Some thyme, just a little bit of thyme. Stir that around. And then I'm going to turn this to medium-high heat and kind of let it simmer and cook for about 25 minutes. So it's going to get to boiling, and then once it gets to a certain, about 25 minutes, once it starts coming down just a little bit on the juice, I'm going to add some starch to it. Okay, so I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I wanted to show you the noodles I'm using. This is extra wide. It says yolk-free ribbons, but you can do any kind of noodles. Sorry about that, y'all. My dog is a yapper, and anytime the wind blows the wrong way, she likes to bark. But anyways, I was telling you guys, any kind of extra wide, noodles will be perfect for this. And then I've got 1/4 cup of water, and I'm going to do a teaspoon of starch, cornstarch, to thicken that up. Okay, so I put a tablespoon of cornstarch in 1/4 cup of water, and I am just mixing this really good. And then I'm going to pour this in to my meat and gravy here, and this will thicken it up. But what I'm going to do is when I add this to it, I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit and just do it on my medium-low for about 25 minutes until it's nice and thick. Okay, so that's all stirred up. I'm just going to add that in. And then I'm just going to stir this in. You can't really tell anything yet, but it will start thickening up. Okay? And while that is going, let me turn that down just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and add my noodles. All right, so we've got our noodles in there. I'm going to let them do that. I'm going to let this simmer for about 25 minutes, and I'll be back when it's done. Okay, guys, I'm back. And it is finished. I put a little parsley on top of it. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So easy and so delicious. Let me give me a little piece of meat. Yum. It's another good one for tonight. See you next time.